Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now we moving right along with another episode of Talks with Tony. Gonna jump on in here. Now we reading this together. So good, bad, or ugly, we in this together. My ex told me he knew when he met me I would always be in his life. I asked him what that meant and I didn't really get an answer. What could he have meant by that statement? I know we had a toxic relationship because of his verbal abuse. I checked him on the situations that you talk about, but it didn't seem to help. For example, if he cursed, I checked him and asked him not to curse. If he didn't respect my time or call like he promised, I checked him on that too. This was before I read your books. The last scenario that led to a breakup was my allergies to his cigarette smoke. After an hour of my eyes hurting/burning and getting a headache, I decided to leave and he called me a Debbie Downer because I was complaining. He said I'm negative, so I said, I know. You don't care if I'm suffering or hurting. I gathered my things and left. Prior to this happening, all was well and we had plans to enjoy frozen fruit smoothies he made, but put them back in the freezer when I mentioned the smoke was bothering me. I told him if he wasn't being mean or selfish, he could have just stopped smoking and moved on with enjoying smoothies and watching a movie. We haven't spoken since. He hasn't called or texted. It's been 2 months. Yes, I realize this is grown boy behavior. Yes, I realize it's petty and I don't need the stress. He has the ability to do better and he has done better. But this has left me thinking, is he just using this as an excuse to break up, or if he's holding out to see if I'll call him first? I guess it's over even though the exact words weren't spoken. I've endured this for over 2 years and I realized when I started listening to your videos in quarantine that he was a toxic grown boy. So back to my original question. Was he just keeping me in his life between women as a rebound or as a human teddy bear? It's been a hard lesson to accept. By the way, I've watched lessons on YouTube and purchased How to Make It Work and Mrs. Right. I also have A Woman's Influence, still reading. Seems pointless now as I am still single and not currently dating. I'm doing the Birthing Your Book course, having difficulty focusing on one subject, thinking about writing books for children. Also, I started revisiting doing financial coaching, something I always wanted to do but just put on the back burner. Thanks for your time. Appreciate your input and perspective. Okay. God bless you now. All right now. Now listen. The thing that jumped off the page to me with this is she said that she realized after she started watching my videos, that's when she realized that what he was exhibiting is grown boy behavior. And that's good that you realize that. But for everyone else who's watching this, please understand, when you meet a man, all you should give that man is 3 months. If in that 3 months you don't feel amazing, like this is my husband and everything is going great, like Tony the Tiger, let him go. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let him go. 3 months. If at the 3-month mark you don't feel like you in la la land, you hear me? It should feel like a honeymoon. Like the problem shouldn't come in till month 13. Like he shouldn't be giving you no problems till he get comfortable and he leaving cruddy drawers on the floor and you like, oh my goodness, what's that smell? Why you left them cruddy drawers on the floor? Why you leaving your plate on the table? You know, like why you keep leaving the toilet seat up? I done fell in there and drowned 3 times. I'm down there in the sewer with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle because you keep leaving the toilet up. When you get to that point, okay, now you start to work through those things. But the fact that he gave you 12 months of honeymoon It allow you to fall in love, and it show you that he respects you, and that he love you, and that he want to be with you, and that's why he was so amazing. And then now you know he's comfortable with you, and that's why you seeing that little bit of crud in his drawers. That's why you seeing that plate left on that table. That's why that toilet seat getting left up, because now he feel like y'all so close, and the toilet seat left up, and it's little sprinkles of pee up under the toilet seat, and you sit down and your skin rub off them sprinkles of pee that hadn't sat on the toilet and dried up. So that's when you get there, honestly, that's a good place to be. Although it's annoying and it get on your nerves, that's a good place to be than to be at month mark 3 and you stressing. You in there wheezing and on your pump. You on your pump because you allergic to smoke and he's smoking cigarettes. This another little random lesson. Do not ever be with a man who smokes cigarettes. It's like, at least with the green leaf, some people try to be deep with it. Like, oh, that's a Hannah, it's from the Lord, and this right here releases stress, and ain't nobody overdose from smoking any cannabis. Like, they have some arguments for that. I don't smoke anything. I don't recommend smoking anything. But if you ain't got no option in the world, this your last option in the whole world, okay. But I don't condone that. I do not recommend that. Hear what I just said. I do not condone that. I do not recommend that. You was grown, so you're going to make your own choices. But the worst thing you could do is be with somebody who smokes cigarettes. I can't trust nobody who smokes cigarettes. In this day and age. In this day. If somebody smokes cigarettes in 2021, I really looking at them real strange. Like, whoa. All the data we got, all the science we got, all the reports we done got on this here tar, this here nicotine, you still smoking cigarette. Now, yeah, vaping and all that ain't no better, but still, cigarette, you walk around here smelling like a cancer stick, and just, your walls is yellow from all the smoke, all your clothes smell like it, your hair smell like it, your teeth turning yellow. Like, yes, if you smoke cigarettes, you watching the video, you need to be offended and you need to go to rehab to get off them cigarettes. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. And I'm going to tell you right here, if you are a woman and you smoke cigarettes, it's even more disgusting. Because a woman is seen as a queen and classy and prim and proper and posh. See, a man smoking cigarettes, y'all don't even look at it all that bad, even though it's disgusting and it's terrible. A lot of women may look at a man smoking cigarettes as macho, as manly, but no, it's dirty and it stank. And then especially, sister, you got a allergy to cigarette smoke. It's like the day he pulled out that Newport, that Salem, the first day, yeah. Well, it's everything. It's been nice knowing you. It's been nice knowing. But you have a nice life. You hear me? Got to go. Got to go. As soon as he opened that pack of Newports, got to go. You hear me? Come on, sister. 2 years? 2 years. Sister, you wanted a man that bad? That you sitting up there about to die? To have you a man? It's like keep you around. He wasn't keeping you around. You was staying around. He wasn't keeping you around. He was trying to run you off. It's like if the man know you got an allergy to cigarette smoke and he in a closed environment, y'all in the house, he done made smoothies. So y'all had to be in the house with the AC on. He in there hot boxing in the house. Like, at least if somebody gonna smoke cigarettes, have the decency to go outside to where the walls ain't turning yellow and everything in the house, all the furniture, everything smelling like cigarette smoke. At least go out the door. My grandma used to smoke cigarettes. My grandma used to have to smoke cigarettes, but that she was born in 1925. She started smoking cigarettes in 1944. So, and she lived in Alabama. It's like, okay, I get it. You live in Alabama as a black woman. You need to be doing all kind of cigarettes and all that scratch from the racism back then. Like, okay, that's different. That's exception to the rule. And even her, it eventually cost her life, smoking cigarettes. And so my daddy, that was my mama, my daddy died of emphysema, from smoking cigarettes. You hear me? So listen, cigarettes ain't nothing to play with. So this what you have to do when you meet a man or a woman. When you meet a man or a woman, you look at their life out the gate. If somebody smokes cigarettes, you got an allergy, that's a deal breaker. But this is what you're looking for. You're looking for deal breakers out the gate. And you cannot make exceptions, because when you make exceptions, you end up the creek without a paddle 2 years later, and you questioning everything about your life. And so 2 years later, y'all been done. It's been 2 months at this point when you sent this email. We now on November 2nd. Yesterday we was on November 1st. Now we're on November 2nd. So when you sent this email, and we just barely got into November 2nd because this came at 12:02 a.m. So we just, we right after midnight. So, and sis, another thing, this just a side note. Your emails say powered by Cricket Wireless. Now, I know a lot of y'all have Cricket, is what I found out. That a lot of y'all have Cricket, but I want you to try to get to a place to where you can get AT&T or Verizon. I understand Cricket is supposedly good these days, but your phone is hacked. The government listens to your whole conversation. Your neighbor listening to your conversation on that Cricket Wireless. I just want y'all to understand that, okay? Because my mom and them had Cricket. Just had Cricket. My sister just switched over to AT&T because my sister had Cricket and called me a couple weeks ago. Can you add me to your AT&T? Absolutely not. You could go on AT&T and apply. I'm not finna put you and your 3 kids on my AT&T and y'all running up my bill. So she went to apply. She got on AT&T because she's like, I'm so tired of my phone cutting off. It be cutting off on me all the time. I say, it's Cricket. This named after crickets. People say, I heard crickets. That's not a good thing. But God bless you. If you're on Cricket Wireless, okay, God bless you. I'm not here to argue with any comments. When Cricket was started in my area, it was not a good thing. Okay, so what we want to do is try to elevate, because you want to stretch your mindset. You want to be with a network that is, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All over the world. That's because what this means is now you're going from scarcity mindset to abundant mindset. So see, I read into stuff like this. So I correlate this. So when you have Cricket Wireless, if it's way cheaper than AT&T, it's for a reason. Because we live in America. America ain't doing nothing for you. Ain't nothing free. You get what you pay for. So if you paying less with Cricket, that means the service is worse. That mean your 5G towers killing you. That mean that radiation through that phone killing you. If you paying less. Because America ain't doing you no favors. They ain't trying to save you no money. You get what you pay for in America. So listen to me now. If you got to hit Cricket Wireless, what that mean is either you have a scarcity mindset because you're trying to pay less instead of going with the big bosses. AT&T now. Verizon now. Okay? Scarcity mindset. Your choice in relationship says scarcity mindset. You are allergic to smoke, and you with a man who is hotboxing you with cigarette smoke. And then now look what you said, sister. Look what you said. Now listen, y'all, don't be in my comments in your feeling about that Cricket Wireless. Oh my goodness. For one, I'm joking with you. Okay, I know I'm not laughing at my joke, but I'm joking with you. I'm jokingly serious. So now listen, you said after an hour of my eyes hurting / burning and getting a headache, I decided to leave, and he called me a Debbie Downer because I was complaining. He said I'm negative. So I said, I know you don't care if I'm suffering or hurting. I gathered my things and left. Prior to this happening, all was well, and we had plans to enjoy frozen fruit smoothies he made, but put them back in the freezer when I mentioned the smoke was bothering me. Now that line almost sent me there. Because I just trying to picture a man smoking a cigarette. You itching and burnt. You. Can you please put out your cigarette? And then here he go. You know what? I done had it. You was about to get a smoothie? Not tonight. I done had it. And then he going to put up his smoothie. Because you about to go into anaphylactic shock. And he mad that you complaining about the anaphylactic shock you getting ready to go into over his cigarette smoke. You know what? This smoothie is not yours anymore. And then he going to put up. Lord Jesus. It's like I get hit in the face. Yesterday I got hit with a hard letter. I come in here today, I'm like, okay, today gonna be better now. Then today it's like somebody caught with a hook on wheat, and they hear y'all come with uppercut. I'm like, oh my goodness. Sister, you sitting in this man's house for 2 years about to die. And he smoking cigarette, teeth, 14 karat gold, and ain't got no grill in his mouth. 14 karat gold teeth from smoking cigarette. Everything in the house smells. You itching and burning. You got a headache. Oh my God. And then he finna give you that overly flavored smoothie. Diabetes in a cup. Cause he can't taste nothing. Cause all his taste buds is dead from smoking them cancer sticks every day. So he need this. This thing got Splendia, Truvia, cane syrup, agave. He got everything in that smoothie. Finna kill you. Finna give you diabetes. And then he go put it up. After you about to die. Your eyes popping out your head over his smoke. Then he got the nerve to get mad. And then gonna call you Debbie. Gonna call you another woman name. Oh, you a Debbie Downer. Come on now. And to be honest with you, I'm like, man, come on now. So now, what was the question now? Yeah, sister, in this time, go on, take the Birth Your Book course. Focus on your book. Go on, write your book. Sister, write your book. Do anything that'll help you forget about his sorry butt. Was he using you for a rebound? Yes, he was doing that. You just was company. You were company. A man just like variety. Men like variety. So, this here, that's right there from my Chick-fil-A. I had to hit Chick-fil-A. But I ain't drinking. It's still this much in here. All right, that's my Arnold Palmer. This here was my tea. You see, and this was stupid I done drunk the tea. Had a lemon in it. Drunk that tea, some kind of tea my wife made me. Cause my body was getting under the weather from being up late working. This here was my water. It's gone. My water gone. You see what I'm saying? Now see, this here is variety. All right, this here variety. These is not props. I did not put this on this for the video. This is just how my office be looking. My wife be losing her mind. Will you please clean up the desk? I'm like, baby, I just like everything to be where I can see it. Where I need stuff. Cause I got my candle on here, got my mouse on here, got my coasters on here that my wife got. I got my light on here for my calendar. Okay, got a book if I need to reference this to get me some sales off the ground. I got my old laptop, you hear me? Okay, I got my new laptop. Okay, I got my desktop. Got my desktop right there. Okay, you hear me? Got my remote control right here. You hear me? Got y'all purse right here. It's around. Got my stapler right here. If somebody come in here and coughing, got my mask right here with my logo on it. They hit them like that. Now what you said now? It's coming here with that COVID. Got my wallet right here. Just, you see what I'm saying? So I just like to have stuff. So this how my desk be. I got 2 pieces of paperwork over there, contracts or what have you. So I don't be setting up for no props. I just keep stuff on my desk just in case when I need stuff, I ain't got to be scrambling looking everywhere. Everything laid out where I need to touch it. So understand that. Now, the next thing what I'm going to tell you, to see how I got this variety on my desk, that's how men like to live. See, back in the day, the variety would be women. Back in the day, in my old life, this will be a woman. You know, she'll be built like this here. This here be a woman. Okay, this one here good for you. This one here bad for you. On a palm. This one here good for you. Hydrate you. But everybody do something different. This work on your immunity. This one here work on just your flow, body flow, health. This one here just need you a little sweet. So that's how man do. So you in his life, you his complaining, smoke allergic woman. He just feed him a little something. He just want to hear that complaint. It just make him feel good to hear a woman complaining, and he just got you in a little torture chamber, just torturing with that. That's how he looking at you. You see what I'm saying? Y'all forgive me. I'm about to spit out real smoke over here. So he get, and then I'm imagining them 2 years. You ain't say nothing, but I imagine them 2 years you was on your back. Because I really don't think no man who smokes cigarettes in front of a woman who allergic to cigarette smoke gonna let you be in his household without sleeping with you. So you own your back. And so what you have to realize is you were a hold me down. The Wednesday woman, Tuesday woman, whatever day of the week he invited you over. And then it's another woman, she this right here, she bring this to the table. This woman over here, she do this, she bring this to the table. He just juggling y'all. And then so when you fall out the race, it's he running a horse race. A lot of immature men, when we immature, we run a horse race. So when we running this horse race as an immature man, you got these women. One woman old stallion, okay, one woman old Mustang, one woman old this here coyote, one woman old something else. And so this is what an immature man doing. He got you all, and he got a name for you, and y'all racing, and he got the little rabbit in front of you running around the track in front of you, and you racing. And then when you fall out the race, it's just like you got a rock in your hoof. And you cripple up, and then you get taken off the track, go to the pit stop, right? So he don't need you because he got somebody else that right there replace you. And so it's like, okay, all right, my little gimp leg Mustang then got hurt and injured, so take her on out the race. Now I'm placed with a gimp leg stallion in here. Okay, so now he just replaced you. That's how he was able to not talk to you. He hasn't called or text you in 2 whole months. That's how he was able to do that. Now see, when the roster get thin and the other woman get tired of looking at that 14 karat smile he got from the nicotine sticks, then she fall out the race. Then he probably done call you by now. By the time I'm getting this email, he probably done call you by now because somebody else fell out the race. That roster got a little too thin, so he circled back. This is what I call the black book syndrome. See, when a man is going through his life, every woman get put in the black book. And then when somebody fall off, now when you fell off, he went back to his black book to replace you. All right, let me call Lisa. Oh, hey, Lisa, how are you? Yes, this is me. This is me. You know, I just miss you so much. I've been going crazy every day, just fighting, trying not to call you because just ego. And I just realized I gotta let go of my ego if I want to be a real man and be the man that you need. And Lisa, she's sitting over there and she going through, as y'all can tell by the emails that I get, Lisa going through the same exact thing you going through. Lisa sitting over there questioning her whole life. Well, did he love me? Did he care for me? It's like I smoked cigarettes with him. I even bought him a 18 pack of cigarettes, and then he just up and disappeared. And then the phone rang. Ring! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is him. She about to have go in the shop. She tried to sound calm. Hello. Yes, this is she. Oh. Well, how are you? Yeah, I didn't know it was you. I didn't have your phone number saved in my phone anymore. She knew exactly who it was. Name popped up. She knew everything. So now he got Lisa. So that's how he been able to stay away from you for 2 months. That's how. And then she goes over there and he give it old diabetes in a cup smoothie to her. And she just happy to be back. But then when the other one fall off, then he'll be coming back to you. So if he done came back and you dealing with him, you's a slap fool. Now I hate to say it like that, sister, but I just want you to feel it in the pit of your stomach. I want you to really feel that, sister. You's a slap fool if you done got back with this here man. Cause the man here sorry. This man here sorry. I can't trust no man smoke cigarettes. If he smokes cigarettes, he sell people food stamps. He be selling people food stamps. He be stealing people EBT card and going and selling them. You cannot trust no man who he be stealing people oil out their car to put it in his car. At the gas station, he up on somebody's car, taking off their oil cap real quick, and then going and putting it on his car. If he smokes cigarettes, you cannot in this 2020, when you wrote this 2021, you can't trust no man who smokes cigarettes. Now a woman who smokes cigarettes, it's still different because it's different genders. She could just be under immense stress. Yes, he could be under stress too, but I just see a man smoking cigarettes differently than a woman smoking cigarettes, okay? Because men just have a different personality. A man who smokes cigarettes, he steal. He like to steal. And he like to scam. And it ain't big scams now. It ain't big scams. It's somebody pay for their grocery. The person then swipe their cucumber, and right there he at the buggy and he just get that cucumber. Just little stuff like that. He just somebody window down. He just reach in there and get that dollar out their cup holder. That 50 cents. So he can buy him another cancer stick. I don't trust men smoke cigarettes. I'm gonna tell you, cause that's a man you go in there for an oil change and you come out with a new transmission, new alternator, everything, and you like, man, how the world, bro? I just needed an oil change. When nothing wrong with my transmission, my alternator, and now all of a sudden my car won't even crank. So now I gotta leave it here with you another 2 weeks and pay for all these new products. Why? Because he smoked cigarettes. Point blank period. So listen to me. When you look at these here men, you got to evaluate his life. You have to evaluate his life, and you got to look at what he does, and you got to see what that says about him. A man who cursed like a sailor. A man who drank like a fish. A man who smoked like a chimney. A man who gambled like a casino. You hear me? A man who watched nasty movies. Like all that. A man who is over the age of 25 and still getting tattoos. All that says something about him. You got to evaluate that. A man who's super duper frugal. You got to have, instead of you having 2 pieces of bread, he want to put 1 piece of bread, half jelly, half peanut butter, and fold it in half. And talking about that's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. No, see, you don't eat 2 pieces of bread. Just eat 1 piece of bread. If you eat 2 pieces of bread, now I'm finna only get like 6 sandwiches. And then you got to use the booty of the bread too. That's good. That's good quality bread. That's where all the nutrients at, right there in the booty. And you like, you talking about the end slice? Yeah, we call that the booty of the bread. You got to eat the booty. And then with that right there, you already see how the piece of it on the booty of the bread is a little thicker. That's where all the nutrients at. And this the one thing about me. See, the one thing about me is I know something about money. I'm now about $1 billion now. Because one thing about us, me and Warren Buffett now, I know, yeah, I ain't all the way where he at right now. But one thing about us is we frugal. Look up, Google Warren Buffett. He drive the same Cadillac that he done had. All that money that man got. He could be in a Rolls Royce Ghost. He in a Cadillac. That's what you dealing with. That kind of man. That's the kind of man I'm here. You see what I'm trying to tell you? But see, no. Y'all out here, you bullshit. You get on Instagram, and now you want peanut butter just something with 2 slices of bread. That's your problem now. And that's why your credit ain't where it need to be. I know my credit ain't where it need to be, but I'm a man. And it's harder for men in America. So me having a 630, that is different. You supposed to have a 800, and you walking around here with a 720. My good, if I was a woman in America, I'd have an 850. You see what I'm saying? This is the kind of men. And I want to play that out for y'all because this kind of men y'all dealing with. This kind of men y'all dealing with, and then 2 years down the line, you wondering, do he love me? Do he not? What is he doing? Should I call him first? Does he miss me? Huh? Come on now. Come on now. We got to do better. Come on now. We got to do better. Come on now. Ooh, wow. Now listen, I've been trying to look for me a vacation. I can't even take no vacation because my son's playing all this soccer, and the soccer want to take up all your time, and the darn coach can't even coach, but got me out there. I'm like, my goodness, I can't even take no vacation because my sons want to do, the team want to do soccer year round. Can y'all get these kids a life? And my son one of the best players on the team, so it's like I take him, he ain't at the game, now the team hurt. But listen, I'm gonna get me a vacation in this summer now, so y'all forgive me. I may still have videos go up. I may try to shoot them the week before, but the more and more I read these letters, the more and more that vacation look good to me. Do you hear me? When I do a vacation, I may have one of my mentees, do the videos, and if I do that, now y'all watch their videos. Don't be like, oh honey, I ain't watching the video. I don't want to listen to a mentee answer no question. Now y'all watch the video, support these young men, trying to build a brand and whatnot. Hey, listen to me, sister. Listen, you know the answer. And listen, what I want to do before I close the video, because we just live in cancel culture, and not me worrying about being canceled, but what I want to do, I'm just going to apologize like Kurt Franklin apologized for cussing his son out. Stomp! Yeah, you stomping on your son, and you around here cussing your son out and want to come apologize. Listen, I'm going to apologize to y'all right now for the comments I made about Cricket Wireless. That was inappropriate, and I should not have made those. I'm gonna apologize like Kurt Frank did with my eyes closed, and I should not have made those comments about Cricket Wireless, because I understand. Hold on, because see, I feel very bad because I'm not, I understand that if it's financial, you got to get what you could get and where you at, and so I just curious just to see what Cricket Wireless costs. God bless you. Okay, $49.99 for iPhone SE. I don't know what the iPhone SE is. I didn't even know they had a SE. 5G devices for less moolah. Get a 5G for as low as $99.99. Now that Cricket is kind of expensive for some ain't got no, come on now. 4 lines of unlimited data, 100. Oh, okay. $100 a month, $25 a month for 4 lines. Unlimited data. Cricket may temporarily slow data speeds if the network is busy. They put that in bold. They put that in bold on there now. Just so you know, if that data go again slow, hey, if you paying $25, do not call and have no customer service complaining about your data when you paying $25 a month per phone. Now, do not. What you think this is? AT&T? You better get out of here. So I understand that, because my phone bill for 4 lines is at AT&T is $400 a month. So, and you know that's just too much. You know, AT&T, they charge too much money. I don't have no issue with my service though. Yeah, my phone don't ever drop a call. So, you know, I just want to, you know, sincerely apologize to y'all, like her friend did, about that Cricket Wireless, because I understand how people is today. And I said something about Muslim in a video, and boy, and it wasn't even derogatory. And I heard from the Muslim for the rest 2 weeks. Wasn't even nothing derogatory. And last time I mentioned Cricket Wireless, a few people went off in the comments, jokingly but seriously. And so I just want to apologize about that, y'all. So please forgive me. God bless you. And I'm gonna tell you, like, when I get these questions like this right here, what I got tonight, y'all just understand every question is not gonna be all super deep and serious, and my response is not gonna be all super deep and serious, because some of it is just not that serious. Some of it is just, you know, some of it you just kind of need to be thumped in the earlobe, and then you wake up and you get it together. So listen, God bless y'all. You know, keep going, keep pressing. And I'm gonna keep going through these letters. Right now, I'm looking at it. I got 1,928 of these talks with Tony's in here. We have 365 days a year. I don't shoot a video every day of the year. So if you do 1,900 divided by 365, that'll let you know how many years worth of letters I got in here. If I ever get the time, like when I retire from coaching, which my standard coaching sessions through mymentor.life, they're all booked up. There's no availability for me on mymentor.life. So all I've been doing now is VIP sessions, which is twice the price as the price is on mymentor.life. And people have been signing up for the VIP sessions and still kind of interrupt my flow. I just got off a VIP session, and so that's just how that happened. I think I did one yesterday too, and I think I got another one coming up tomorrow or the next day. So certain people they really need to have a session, so I've been doing those. But March 29th, I think, is the last day of my standard sessions that were booked through mymentor.life. So that's going to give me a little bit more time. So instead of just talking to one person, I may be able to pump out 2 videos a day, because in that hour that I would be coaching somebody at noon and 3, which is the times I coach, that's where I could shoot 1 or 2 videos in that hour and 1 or 2 videos in that other hour. So I get more of these out. So for those of you who in that space of healing and self-growth and development, where I was when I changed my life, and I was listening to podcasts 10 hours a day. For those of you that's in that space, and there's very few people that just have something playing that's positive and educational throughout the day, versus the junk music that's streaming on the radio or on your little app, Spotify. I'm hoping I'll be able to do more videos just to keep up with your demand, to keep up with your pace, because I do see some comments from some of y'all that say, hey Tony, you know, I got through the videos and then you ain't shoot for 2 days, ain't have nothing to watch. So I'm gonna be working on that, trying to get that together. But hey, God bless you. This Tony Guys here. Y'all forgive me for ranting, but this here wasn't too deep, so I ain't have too much to say on this. God bless you. We'll talk soon.